So first off is just feel of movement, all right? Number one thing I want to instruct my clients to do is feel like your upper body and your lower body are working together, all right? I don't want one side overpowering another. Position in the chair should be athletic. Try to get your clients to be tall and tight, all right? I don't want to be slumped over. Yes, speed can be the way you get them to go and ramp this up. So give me a little bit more speed. Now it's just general speed. You can hear the fan going. Still working arms and legs. I can have him focus on his pulling. Focus on only your pulling of your arms there, Brett. I can have him focus on his pushing. Focus on your pushing upper body, Brett. I can have him focus on pulling on one side and pushing on the other. Give me focused singles, singles, singles. Ha! Great for that anti-rotation, rotational presses. Do the other side. Even it out for me, buddy. Look at that. Now he's got the other side. You can see his left arm. Strong push. Right arm, strong pull. All of that huge rotational control just from this upper part of the bike. Relax in the upper body, coast and ride for me, nice and easy. Breathe. Breathe to recover. Now those were all power movements using this bike. You could hear the power from the fan. Such a beautiful tool, this fan, because the resistance, the more he goes, the more he gets that resistance, right? So if I'm working with, say, a fighter who has to focus on his punching, 10 seconds of punching hard, Brett. Go. 9. Punch, punch, punch. Yeah, stronger left arm punches. Come on, where's my left arm? And rest there. Beautiful. I'm in control of that. Doing something with power, you don't want to go too long, all right? And I'm going to have an easy ride to coast that through. Maybe I'll have him take his hands off the handles for a little bit. Let him rest his upper body since he just did upper body power. Beautiful work. We can focus on legs. Look at him. He's just focused on legs right now, all right? Arms are off the handles. Even if his hands are on the handles, he can still focus just on legs, just very light on the handles. Let's feel the pull up, pull, up, pull on the legs, up, pull on the legs. Right here, I'm focusing on him pulling into those pedals, hip flexor strength, core strength. Now, we know how great of a cardiovascular tool the Airdyne is for capacities, all the variables, but let's use those variables to measure and delineate a workout. I can do this based off of intervals, right? I can just do basic time. For a lot of my beginners, I go with a time of like 10, work to ratio is 1 to 3 rest. So if I sprint for 10 seconds, I would let them rest or coast for 30. So let's try that right now. It would just be a 10-second sprint. Ready, Brett, and go. Nice and hard. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. And I just let him coast through and breathe, not to exist, but breathe to recover. For the next 30 seconds, and then repeat, okay? And that can go anywhere for how much you delineate that for, but that would be a timed interval. I also like using heart rate as a variable for my sprinting, and I know that as long as I get Brett over his 85% limit, which is around 165 beats, he's going to be good. So let's get there. 165 beats per minute. And once he gets there, then he can ease off and relax. So he got 165. I know that's around over 85% of his heart rate based off those numbers, and let him rest through. Let him come down. I take his heart rate depending on how far you want his heart rate to come down. Let it come down, and then bring it back up again. All right, using heart rate as your interval. The Airdyne bike, in and of itself, is just a great prep tool, right? I can use this as just an overall warm-up for the body before exercise. I can use this as an overall cool down after an intense workout, just to let the body calm down. So whether you're ramping them up or ramping them down, what an amazing tool for that.